Alright guys, the other news segment of this video will be right below my face, but right now we're getting into an update that I think we've been waiting for so long now. Dying Light 2 is finally ready to be talked about a little bit more after almost a complete year of silence. I've not seen it yet, but I've heard there's new glimpses of gameplay in this update video, so let's get into it and stay tuned after that. Alright, let's see this update finally, after almost a complete year.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong, I love Dying Light, but it's time for Dying Light 2. Stop f***ing us around.
Alright.
I want to play the Dying Light 2. When will it be on sale? I want to play it right away.
Asshole. Yeah, they're gonna read some Twitter
It's
comments
probably
now.
gonna have the same fate as Dead Island 2 and never come out, unfortunately.
Hello Dying Light Studio. I hope everything is doing okay, but I'm really worried about the game. I hope it's not cancelled or something.
I guess not.
What the f*** do the f***ing Dying Light 2? Stop do the f***ing DLCs.
He's right.
F word.
DLCs for Dying Light 1.
This
Too much.
bullshit. Release Dying Light 2 or give a fucking demo, god damn it.
Okay everyone, we got a message. We understand you are curious about the game because you want Dying Light 2 to be good as you have imagined. And maybe you are even a little impatient because you have waited a long time for any news and updates.
So much.
This is a huge and complex project.
They've announced it
and
too
we
early.
need time to make sure it will live up to our vision. All of us here are putting our hearts into delivering a game that you will keep playing for months. We will be ready to start talking about Dying Light 2 very, very soon.
The whole team needs
Not
your
in this
trust
video?
and support, as this is what motivates us. Especially now, when the circumstances are hard for everyone. We are proud of having such devoted fans as you, no matter how you express your feelings. And just for you, here's a small snippet of what's coming.
Alright.
Please, stay with us just a bit longer and stay safe. Thank you.
At least we get something. Jesus. Ooh. New zombies. Alright, stay tuned, that's it. Okay. There's not much, but it's enough. 2021, is that a release date? I think it is.
Starting right now, you can go to our Discord and find a special DL2 question channel with a form that will let you send questions directly to us, to Dev Team. We'll answer all of them in the form of a series of short Ask Me Anything movies.
Okay. Alright guys, let me know what you thought of this developer update, if that is what we should call it. In my opinion, they should have talked about a lot more important stuff, and even though it is great to have a confirmation that Dying Light 2 is still happening, well, we didn't get anything super important, besides the developers reading some random comments. The glimpse at gameplay was of course super exciting, but there's only that to remember from this video in my opinion. The rest is the developers just saying to please trust them like so many told us before. Best example is Cyberpunk 2077. The team did not even address the game's development hell rumors, and there were so many and coming from many trustable sources, which could have been real, of course. They should have definitely addressed this problem or the fact that during the game's development, its writer and lead designer Powell Sellinger left Techland and we have absolutely no reason for it. One of the biggest developers left and there's no mention of anything. Again, it's great to receive some kind of update, but this one is not different than any other studio. At least we do have what seemed to be a release date confirmation that Dying Light 2 is releasing in 2021. Let me know if you guys are excited. Next up, we have the leak of a new FPS game which is looking quite exciting from its first screenshots and coming from the Warhammer universe. The Warhammer universe has been coming up with numerous video game releases and announcements lately, and myself being a big fan of the franchise, I love to see new titles like these come up. We have the upcoming FPS horror Warhammer 40k Darktide to look forward this year, but now it seemed like we have got another FPS game in the Warhammer universe, called Necromunda Arid Gun. Necromunda Arid Gun has not been officially announced today, but leaked instead by the Microsoft Store. The store page revealed the game's main art, showing a cyborg-like hunter with a cyber mastiff at his side. The game is described as a fast-paced and violent indie first-person shooter that will take place in the infamous Warhammer 40k Hive cities of Necromunda. Necromunda Arid Gun will be the second video game primarily set in the cities of Necromunda, with the first being 2020's Necromunda Under Hive Wars. In Necromunda Arid Gun, gamers will play as a bounty hunter tasked with balancing the ecosystem in Necromunda. This means taking out gangbangers and mutants, but not for free. Bounty hunters are enhanced with customizable augments that allows players to traverse Necromunda with skill and speed, and the hunter's cyber mastiff companion can also be upgraded and customized as well. Pick your contracts, hunt your targets, collect the bounty, navigate an ocean of crime and corruption to balance the bloody ecosystem of Necromunda as a merciless Arid Gun. The money's good, the dog's loyal, and the gun's reliable. But can you survive the hunt? Necromunda Arid Gun is an indie, fast-paced, violent, and thrilling FPS set in the darkest reaches of Warhammer's 40k's most infamous Hive City. For the right price, eliminate the most notorious gangers and mutants. Your armory is a sprawling arsenal. Your body is enhanced with a dozen customizable augments to run on walls and leap over chasms. This is the second massive FPS game in development right now, and I'm all up for it. I'll be covering it when we get our first trailer at it. Alright guys, for more gaming news like this on the channel, make sure you drop a like to give some support, and of course subscribe to stay tuned. Thanks to Richard Westfall, Bruce Rain 236, Thunderbeard, Kian Zofagari, Rickno23, Diamond Hunter 45, Themistocles, Space Beer Gaming, and Rash Singbati for being a master member on the channel. You can become a Survivor member for as low as 99 cents only by clicking the join button below. This will support me and the channel as a whole to continue making videos on the games that truly deserve it.